like different directions. There'll be plenty of times to make really
Walleye,
funny
yeah.
ones. Yeah, where he's like, you know, cross-eyed and shit. Like, make him. It's gonna be stupid. I mean, it's funny. It's gonna be dumb. But he is a hero, so he does have redeeming qualities. At least
Right.
my version. At least my version.
Sure, yeah.
So as much as I'm making fun of Eric Gulai, I mean, or eye
Yeah, I
cracker,
think I'm
I
gonna have to look into it,
you know.
see about getting me a really cool cane. It'll be
Hmm.
alright.
All right, let's see. Let me check out the chat, and then we'll get out of here. Leeks are nice in potato soup. King Art Brand familiar? Any of you? Nope. He find it amusing in Oblivion. You can take a leak. Omen says I grabbed them up to finish some art. Been ages since I bought pens last. Omen says the canned beans. It all depends on if they are out of a can or canned fresh ones are definitely preferred. Now we're talking about green beans or regular beans. We're talking about green beans.
I think green beans, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Woman says my mother was old school and was familiar with canning. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Carrie
no,
says
regular
bottle of
beans, I like them out of a can, because they're nice and soft already. And, yeah.
yeah. Well, I love canned food. I don't care. Dude, I don't know. We grew up on canned food. Now, I would say this: the canned food we grew up on was probably way better than the current canned food that exists. But canned food has its
Probably,
place.
yeah.
You know, they add so much preservative now. I mean, that shit
Yeah,
will fucking last a
yeah.
lifetime. You know, we're in the '80s. Like it only lasted a year. You know, in the '80s, '90s. You know, it only
Yeah,
lasted a
they got.
year. You didn't want to eat it after a year or two, or 5 years. I think
Well, dude,
is
I
the
mean,
shelf life.
the crazy thing with canned food is if it's canned right and it's stored right, is that shit can last like almost forever. I see these guys
A
doing
really long time. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, like 50-year-old MREs and shit. They're opening these things up and eating them, and they're not dying. It's like wow.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, MREs are a little different than canned, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but the old ones had a lot of canned food in it. The ones from
Oh,
like
that's
50 years
right. That's
ago.
right.
Yeah,
Yes.
like they had
Yeah.
a lot of
That's
canned
right.
stuff in it. Not like
Yeah.
nowadays.
It's just dried, add water.
Yeah, everything's freeze dried. Yeah.
But that's how they make it last even longer, like because it's totally dry, you know.
Right, right. And then it's lighter to carry too, so you can pack
Right.
more food, less weight, all that good
Yeah.
stuff. So
Carrie says bottle of
anyway,
hot water, lean over it, towel on head, steamed will bring the mucus up, uh, like a tap, bowl, not bottle. Gotcha, Carrie. You can get some super cool canes, Shadowhawk. Yeah. Carrie says, look at your little hands. What does that mean? Carrie says, my neighbor has some. You can get skull handles and all sorts. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
okay,
Yeah, like a
yeah.
big old encrusted skull with like a raven on it or something, or like a
Oh,
raven
that'd
with
be
a big
cool.
red
Yeah, like
diamond on it, or
a
like
raven
the
head with like a ruby eye.
yeah,
Pretty cool.
yeah, real cool.
Yeah, that might be something to look into.
Yeah. He says,
And I wouldn't mind having the. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I wouldn't mind having the Larry Talbot cane from the original Wolfman movie. Where he's got that big
Oh
silver
yeah.
wolf as the handle.
Mm-hmm.
He uses it to beat the werewolf to death at the end. Yeah.
Right. Omen says any type of beans. You are correct, sir. You are correct. And I love any types of beans. That's true. As far as that goes. He says, Omer, your hands look little on camera. They do. Right. I moved the camera up so you could actually see the artwork. Usually it's a lot closer, so they look like fat sausages. But yeah, I got little tiny hands. Little tiny. I don't know. I guess they're average. Minasabe, Kimasabe.
And baby hands.
Yeah, I wish when you said that I had those little plastic ones you put on your fingers, and then like just come out with them all of a sudden. Like, you mean these hands, Carrie? That would have been funny as fuck. Oh man. All right. All